Now, if there's a video your mouth's going to be watering and be hungry over, it's going to be this one.
So prepare your taste buds because you're about to experience food so good, it practically jumps through the screen and feeds itself to you.
Today, we're ranking good old Mexican food.
If you haven't heard, this entire month we're uploading videos only from our channel members.
Basically, the whole month of November, whatever video ideas our channel members have for us, we're going to do our best to make them.
We're aiming to upload at least 3 to 5 videos this month, which means up to 5 lucky channel members will get to see their video ideas brought to life.
We say that to say that this video idea is from one of our channel members named Mexico Country Balls 483, which is a very interesting name to say the least.
But on his channel, he has Miguel as his name, so whatever sounds best, Mexico Country Balls 483 or Miguel, this video is dedicated to you.
Most definitely a major shout out to the brilliant Miguel. Show some love to Miguel in the comments. Yeah, what Donnie said. Shout out to Mexico Country Balls 483 for the awesome idea.
Our previous video, which was ranking Super Mario games, was from our channel member Mevins, so make sure you check it out.
If you're a channel member, make sure to comment your ideas below. We'll keep them in mind for future months focused on your suggestions.
If you're thinking about becoming a channel member, you'll get shout-outs at the end of every video, access to exclusive emotes for the comments, and special money badges that appear next to your name.
And of course, we'll keep dedicating future months to your video ideas. You can learn more by checking out the first link in the description. Even though Mexican food gives me the runs and makes me poop my diaper all the time, it's really good only when it's not spicy.
I honestly think Mexican food is top tier and one of the best all-around international cuisines ever.
Are you forgetting about American food towers? The Big Mac with fries and a Diet Coke is the most perfect meal a true American can have.
You're tweaking if you think McDonald's is a perfect meal, dog. I think Asian food is damn near perfect, bro.
Asian food is good because of the noodles, but have you guys seen those TikToks where nannies from different ethnic backgrounds show off all the food they make?
Your parents have left you for the weekend. Which nanny would you choose? Honduran nanny. A comer, mi amor. Soul food nanny. You better eat this all up now. Baby, don't make me come back. Mexican nanny. Hora de comer. Ugandan nanny. Le Catulier?
Oh yeah, I've seen those ones and also the grandpa version of it too.
Your parents have left for the weekend. Which grandpa are you staying with? American grandpa. Now that's what I call fall off the bone tender.
Mexican grandpa. Mira eso. Flavor that dances, mijo. African grandpa. This is food that speaks to the soul.
Japanese grandpa. Simple, but perfect.
Why does food have to be so amazing? Gosh, I'm getting hungry already.
I think we're all going to be starving starting now, since we're starting off this Mexican food tier list with tamales.
You can never go wrong with these tamales made by an abuela during the Christmas season. This is a holiday staple and tradition for many families out there.
Those Mexican grandmas and mommies and nannies sure do know what they're doing. If they're not the ones making it, they're gonna taste like microwavable frozen ones you'd get at Walmart or something.
Not gonna lie, I still eat those hoes up because they're tamales, bro.
Speaking of frozen Mexican food, did you know that the guy who is responsible for kicking off the whole frozen Mexican food industry, Dwayne Roberts, recently passed away? Oh wow, that's sad. I'm almost his age and he was 88.
Dwayne Roberts was the guy who basically took the burrito and made it a nationwide thing. Back in the 50s, he figured out how to mass produce and freeze burritos so people could just heat them up at home.
He's the reason you can grab a frozen burrito at pretty much any grocery store, and his idea helped kick off the whole frozen Mexican food scene. He really changed American convenience food forever.
Yeah, so rest in peace to him and also Dick Cheney. Sorry, George, I know he was your vice president, bro.
Yeah, let's just not talk about that, partner. He was a patriot who brought integrity, high intelligence, and seriousness of purpose to every position he held. Rest in peace to a good old friend I call my partner. But, yeah. Back to tamales. Many people fill their tamales with different things, but I think keeping it simple with either pork or beef is where it's at.
Give me a whole entire plate of these things and you'll never see me come out of my room for a week. I personally eat my tamales bone in with the skin on. I don't know about you guys, but that corn wrap thingy that they wrap tamales in is the best part.
Dude, are you good? You're supposed to throw away the corn husk, not frickin' eat it.
Oh, I thought you eat the entire thing, including the skin. That's awkward. Tamales overall are a classic Mexican staple, and even though they are a process to make, when they're done and ready to eat, it's worth the wait. So they're going in the legendary tier.
Moving on to tacos, I don't think we need to say much about how just amazing they are. I'd hop over the border just to get me some carne asada tacos, bro.
Wrong. My wall would block you from doing that. Ha!
Those authentic street tacos for a few bucks never get old. Like getting 5 tacos for $5 with a fruit punch Jarritos is a killer deal.
Those taco trucks are tremendous. I don't ever hesitate to buy some tacos whenever I see one of those trucks. I swear those taco trucks be spawning in at the most random places ever. Ice cream trucks are better, obviously, and unfortunately the spawn rate for ice cream trucks in my area is low.
But what do you guys like the most in your tacos, partner? Personally, birria tacos with that consomme dip is chef's kiss.
Those are fire. My go-to are, of course, those juicy carne asada tacos.
Al pastor, barbacoa, carnitas, fajita meat, and chicken are all terrific in your taco. Whether it's corn or flour tortillas, I don't care. A taco is a taco to me.
I gotta stick with corn tortillas, partner, but tacos are the easiest legendary on this tier list since you can't have Mexican food without tacos.
Next up is subscribing to our channel for more content like this.
Over 40% of you guys watching are not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss out on our future videos.
The next Mexican food on our list are my personal favorite, quesadillas. I'm not surprised it's your favorite because pretty much every kid at a Mexican restaurant ends up with a quesadilla thanks to their mom.
I don't blame Joey. Even though moms everywhere default to ordering quesadillas for their kids, you can't lie. A good quesadilla is a good quesadilla, bro.
They're simple and easy to eat. Whether you just have them with cheese only or with any type of meat, you honestly can't go wrong with a quesadilla.
I like dipping my quesadilla in ketchup and horseradish. It's so yummy.
Okay, now you've ruined it.
Be a real man and dip it in salsa verde or some pico de gallo with guac on the side.
Quesadillas are just simply delicious because of the customization of whatever toppings you want inside of it. They're most definitely going in the goated tier.
Now there's 2 types of burritos for all you burrito lovers. You got yourself the massive hunk of a monster filled to the brim with meat and loads of toppings, or the classic original burritos, which were smaller and simple.
I didn't even know this myself, but historically, burritos were much smaller than the supersized versions we often see today that Southern California popularized. The original burrito comes from northern Mexico, particularly the Chihuahua region.
I also didn't know that the word burrito means little donkey in Spanish. So I guess every time you ask for a burrito at a taco shop, you're asking for a little donkey.
Oh no, do they put donkey meat in the burritos? Are we eating donkey from Shrek? No, you skinwalker! Stop taking things out of context. Nobody wants to eat Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy? Who's that? I said donkey, you dummy. Eddie Murphy voices donkey, you idiot. Oh, that's awkward.
Back to burritos. If I'm eating one of those huge California burritos, that thing is gonna do the job and make me full all day, and I love it.
I personally love eating those breakfast burritos with eggs, beans, bacon, potatoes, and cheese. They're so delicious.
A machaca burrito is fantastic. Al pastor burritos are great. Hell, even a simple bean and cheese burrito does the job. I'm gonna go with those smaller burritos because my Biden stomach can't really handle a burrito the size of my head, man. But I think burritos should go in the legendary tier since they're one of the first things you think of when you think about Mexican food.
On to the next one is chimichangas, and I'm not gonna cap fellas, but I'm gonna need a little privacy with this one, Chief. Just me and the chimichanga alone together.
Even though chimichangas are technically not a true Mexican dish, it's still worth having on this tier list.
Chimichangas are more or less an Americanized riff on burritos. They're a US/Tex-Mex invention, and some people love it or hate it.
I'm staying away from those massive chimichangas because that thing looks like it will give me heartburn. Chimichangas are basically a burrito that's deep fried until it's that golden and crispy texture that's finished with salsa, sour cream, and guacamole.
As I said, bro, get me a room alone with this one because it's gonna be a real mess.
I don't really like how greasy it is. Yeah, the crispiness does make the burrito better, but it's just a thing I'll eat here and there, not all the time.
Chimichanga is a funny word. So is Joe Biden, but we're not saying anything. But everything is better when it's deep fried. So it's no surprise that a deep fried burrito is unbeatable. Nah, Donnie, you're just a fat ass. That's why you deep fry everything. So what? I guess you're not gonna enjoy a deep fried Fruity Pebbles burrito from Chipotle then, huh?
Dog, respectfully, what the fuck is that?
I'm more fixated on the baddie and the presents than the burrito.
What? What type of science experiment is that?
It's called culinary art.
Culinary art? Are you kidding me, you muppet? That's not art. That's an insult to every chef who's ever held a knife. It looks like a rainbow threw up on a tortilla. You're committing a fucking crime in the kitchen making this one.
Well, in this case, she's literally deep frying her Chipotle burrito in her darn car. Like, dude.
Now that's respectable.
How fat do you have to be to deep fry a burrito in your mum's car?
Well, she's far from fat, bro, but that burrito's kind of crazy. Why does it look kind of good, though?
Honestly, at this rate, you'll be so fat after eating that burrito, you'll need a bloody crane to get out of the car.
What about this deep-fried sprinkled donut chimichanga she cooked up in the car?
What the hell is this abomination? A sprinkled donut burrito? She's the donut for creating a fucking crime scene in a tortilla. It looks like My Little Pony threw up on that thing.
Ah, how does she come up with this?
I've actually seen her very strange but kind of delicious food combination videos. She has a Chipotle burrito deep fried with hot Cheeto dust, which is low-key kind of fire.
Okay, I think if I ate that, that would actually kill me.
You'd shit your brains out and probably explode before you even hit the toilet. That's a damn biohazard wrapped in a tortilla.
You just don't see the vision, Gordon. Even look at her bacon-wrapped Chipotle burrito. I could die happy eating this.
Bacon-wrapped burrito? Bloody hell. Your arteries are probably filing for bankruptcy as we speak. You wouldn't die happy, mate. You'd die like a greasy pig.
Okay, can we just stop with these weird concoctions and actually talk about real Mexican food?
First, I'm putting the chimichanga in the good tier, but check out her channel. Her name is Sophie Sopes, and all the food she creates makes my mouth water.
The food ain't the only thing that makes my mouth water, baby.
Stop being weird, you old geezer. She doesn't know you exist, lil bro.
Shut up, Gordon. I'm more famous than you.
Yeah, at what cost? For putting your wrinkly old nose in places where it shouldn't be, you sicko?
Hey!
Just stop it, guys, please. But hey, Gordon, what do you think about enchiladas?
Enchilada? Finally, a dish that doesn't make me want to throw up and retire on the spot. This is properly made, packed with flavor, and not some bloody Frankenstein burrito experiment.
Enchiladas are soft, saucy, cheesy, and frankly tremendous. I think it just depends what sauce you have on the enchiladas, since that'll make or break the taste.
I like any type of sauce on them, whether it be green sauce or red or mole sauce. They all slap.
Enchiladas are an awesome and tasty comfort food. They're easy to eat, and I don't know a single person who hates them.
The soft tortillas, rich chili sauce, melted cheese, a bit of spice. Absolutely beautiful when done right. They're easily going into the legendary tier.
All right, let's check out tostadas, which are a simple but easy dish to put together and enjoy.
Tostadas? What the hell is this? A UFO on a plate? It's like someone flattened a taco and said, well, yeah, that'll do. You take one bite and the whole thing shatters. Sauce, lettuce, beans flying everywhere. But I'll give it this. The crunch is brilliant. The flavor is simple, but it's just impossible to eat without looking like a numpty.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that a tostada is basically a flat taco when you really think about it. So what's the point of a tostada when tacos are better?
True, but sometimes you just want your taco to lay down and relax.
Yeah, it's basically a flat taco, but that crunch and how the toppings hit differently make it worth it.
Tacos are superior in every way, but tostadas aren't bad though. Spreading those beans as the base and putting anything you want on top makes it really creative, but just like what Gordon said, they are messy. So tostadas are going into the good tier.
Looks like chilaquiles is up next, and let me just say that you have to try out my chilaquiles recipe that I uploaded on my channel.
Are you talking about the chilaquiles recipe that Mexican dads roasted you for?
I'm going to start off the day with an amazing breakfast staple here, chilaquiles, done with some beautiful tortilla chips.
That's where he screwed up. He didn't make his own tortilla chips.
Sit down, watch and learn.
He's going to educate a Mexicano?
Tissues.
Come on.
I just don't like the chips. He didn't make them himself.
I don't even know what he's doing. What's he going to... So right here when he's throwing tortilla chips in, I'd probably spit on this food right there. Like he does to people, you know? Ramsey, you're making nachos, basically what you're doing. You're not really making chilaquiles. Come on, Vato, call it nachos instead.
Look, mate, I can explain.
Bro, you didn't make your own tortilla chips? Why?
That's crazy that dad really said he would spit in your food.
Come on, Vado, call it nachos instead.
Oh, kiss my hairy ass. I want to see all of you try making it. You don't have the bollocks or the technique to do it right. You'd burn the tortillas, drown it in sauce, and still call it authentic.
Drowning the tortilla chips in the sauce is the whole point.
Then at that point, you'll have soggy nachos that will be more soggy than Joe Biden's diaper.
Hey, you're never coming back from this one, Gordon. Just look at these comments roasting you.
Bloody hell. All right. Maybe I overdid it, yeah? Didn't realize I'd just offended half of Mexico. I'm out of here. Off to Oaxaca.
I can't believe Gordon made a dish that people actually criticized him for.
I can believe it. He's not the most perfect chef, you know.
But messing up a classic like chilaquiles is kind of crazy, but I still would eat those though, not gonna cap.
Same here because his chilaquiles don't look soggy like my diaper. Yuck, disgusting.
That's kind of the issue with chilaquiles, the sogginess of the chips if you don't eat them fast enough.
Some people like that though, and I don't really mind it that much, but I would agree that they are bussin' when you have them hot and fresh.
I guess I'm gonna put them in the good tier.
Up next is sope, which are thick fried masa rounds with pinched edges to hold toppings such as frijoles, meat, lettuce, guac, queso fresco, crema, and honestly, just whatever sounds good will be slapped on there.
People really be laying an absurd amount of toppings on it, but I can't be mad at them. I actually like these a lot. I keep mine simple with ground beef, beans, cheese, and sour cream.
Al pastor is the way to go with these, partner. I can definitely stuff my face with these, and it won't get old. Top tier Mexican food right here. Absolute GOAT status.
Flautas or tacos dorados or taquitos or rolled tacos, pretty much all the same thing is up next to rank.
I hate to be that guy, but it's technically all not the same thing. If the tortilla is rolled tight and small, it's a taquito. If it's rolled but longer, it's a flauta, and if it's folded, not rolled, it's a taco dorado.
Whatever, George Lopez. I'm just gonna call them rolled tacos since that's what they are. Dang, they really have so many variations of tacos out there, which is a good thing since more options to choose from.
I'm about a cream just looking at how good that looks.
Whoa, what the hell, Barry?
Oh crap, did I just say that out loud?
Yeah, you just did, partner.
Don't worry, Barry. I think I would ink too. No Squidward. Okay, shut up, you weirdos.
It ain't my fault that rolled tacos just hit the spot. The crispy crunch with each bite never gets old.
Rolled tacos are real easy to make. They're inexpensive, easy to share, and easy to snack on. They're easily going in the legendary tier.
How the heck do you pronounce this, guys? Pozole, Puzuli, peanut butter? Stop making a fool out of yourself. It's pronounced
pozole.
This is a traditional Mexican stew/soup that's hearty and comforting. It's made with hominy, which are dried corn kernels that have been soaked and cooked in an alkaline solution, traditionally lime, which softens the kernels and brings out flavor and nutrients. It's usually made with pork or chicken, simmered slowly with rich spices and chilies.
Okay, if you remove all the vegetables from the soup, then it's a banger for me.
Yeah, same here. The vegetables will make it spicier for my Biden stomach. You guys are lame. You're missing out on the whole experience.
Exactly, but this dish on its own without those toppings is still really delicious.
I would love to have an entire bowl of this on a snowy day while watching a movie. That would hit the spot.
Overall, this is an amazing slow-cooked stew that's super flavorful and comforting.
The hominy and choice of meat make it filling, and then the toppings just make every bite pop exactly the way any abuela would want it on her table. This is most definitely going in the legendary tier.
Menudo is the next Mexican dish to rank. Did I pronounce that one right?
Oh my gosh, Joey, no. It's pronounced menudo.
Oh, okay. But didn't we rank this one just now? It looks the same as pozole or pozole or however you pronounce it.
They both are Mexican soups, but they're totally different. Menudo is made with beef tripe in a spicy red chili broth and is famously eaten as a hangover cure.
Hangover cure? Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's true. If you didn't know, menudo may help with hangovers because it rehydrates the body, replenishes nutrients, and its savory, spicy broth is comforting and stimulating.
While there is no solid scientific proof, theories suggest the fat in the tripe might absorb alcohol, and the flavorful ingredients could distract from hangover symptoms.
Well, looks like that won't be a problem for me since I've never drank a lick of alcohol in my life. But as for you, Towers...
Hey, man. Yeah, I can attest to that theory that after a long night of drinking Jack Daniels, some menudo in the morning makes the hangover go away, partner.
Hold on, what's in this menudo?
Beef tripe, chili broth, onion, oregano, lime, and hominy is also used in some menudo recipes too.
What the heck is beef tripe? Cow stomach. What? Yeah, Joseph, it's literal cow stomach.
Cow stomach lining, to be more specific.
Yeah, bro, tripe is the edible lining of an animal's stomach, most commonly from a cow.
And people think this is good? What the heck?
It'll surprise you, Joey. It may look really weird with that honeycomb texture, but it works perfectly with menudo.
So gross. Just wait until you find out that a popular type of taco is a cow tongue taco, which is called tacos de lengua.
Vamos a hacer tacos de lengua borracha. Y listo. And enjoy.
I think I'm about to puke.
Lengua tacos are gas, bro. You gotta try it first before you say they're gross, but menudo is going in the goated tier.
Pardon my pronunciation, but this stupid AI software won't let all of us say these names right. Coming up next is elote and esquites.
Yeah, don't mind our whitewashed pronunciation, but elote is grilled or boiled corn on the cob coated with mayonnaise or butter, rolled in cotija or queso fresco, dusted with chili powder and lime.
Esquites are the off-the-cob version of elotes, slathered with creamy, cheesy, lime-scented, chili-flecked sauce served hot in a cup.
I've seen those videos on TikTok of that Mexican street corn. I'd give it a try, but I'm not sure if I'll like it.
Mexican street corn is immediate joy. The charred sweet corn, the tang of lime, the snow of cotija. Every bite is a festival.
I agree, bro. I can have some Mexican street corn at any time of the day and it'll hit. Mexicans sure do know how to come up with the most creative and appetizing comfort food. This is going in the goated tier.
Spanish rice and beans are up next, and they are more than just your run-of-the-mill rice and beans.
Spanish rice is cooked with tomato, garlic, onion, and spices, while the beans are often pinto or black, cooked with onion, garlic, sometimes epazote or bacon, and can be served refried or whole in a broth.
The way they make those beans, bro, are something else. They're richer, more savory, and often include a bit of fat or lard for depth.
Fat or lard? So they include Donnie? Not funny, old man. Honestly, Spanish rice and frijoles seem too complicated for me. I like the classic plain rice and beans that are just boiled or steamed with little to no seasoning.
That means more frijoles for me then. But the classic rice and bean combo is a cornerstone of Mexican household cooking and can be served on the side with virtually any Mexican dish.
Spanish rice and beans is the definition of home-cooked food and comfort, especially if it's made by your madre or papa. This is most definitely going in the legendary tier.
Dog. Mole poblano is on a different level. Just look at how insane this looks.
That looks scrumptious and delectable.
Yo, that abuela's mole you see right there. Guaranteed banger.
Oh my gosh, can somebody please save me? I want it now. It's just chicken with some brown poopy sauce. What's the hype?
Joey, it's not just some random sauce, dude. It's a flavor explosion your taste buds didn't even know they were missing. It's rich, smoky, with a hint of chocolate sweetness. Perfectly balanced with just the right amount of heat.
It's like eating history, tradition, and pure magic all in one bite. You literally haven't lived until you've had this, I swear.
If Gordon Ramsay were here, he would back us up on this because he says this is his favorite Mexican dish of all time.
Favorite Mexican dishes of all time. I'd have to say Oaxaca. Spending that time down there and perfecting a mole, honestly. It was beautiful.
But chocolate with chicken, though? It just sounds weird and pretty mid to me. Shut up, loser. If you don't like this type of mole, then they have other varieties like mole rojo or mole verde, but this is instantly going in the goated tier.
Coming up next is a very interesting dish, and it's called chiles en nogada, which translates to chilies in walnut sauce.
First chocolate sauce over chicken, and now frickin' walnut sauce over chilies. Yeah, y'all are tripping heavy up in this beer.
Look, it's not for everybody, partner. Even though I don't like vegetables that much, I give this dish some respect because it's not that
I
bad.
could understand why some people will look at this and judge it right away, but you got to trust the process.
No, most definitely not.
It's not only the process of what goes on in making this dish, it's also the history behind it too.
Chiles en nogada comes from Puebla and is traditionally linked to the pomegranate season around August to September and Mexican independence. Legend has it that nuns made it in 1821 for Agustin de Iturbide, who was the former emperor of Mexico.
You can't forget that the dish's colors, green, white, and red, reflect the Mexican flag, tying it to Mexican Independence Day.
Okay, that's cool, but it looks like it'll give me a stomach ache. I'm not risking it.
The ingredients work, trust. The poblano pepper with ground beef and spices stuffed in it, topped with that creamy walnut sauce and pomegranate, surprisingly works.
It also depends on who makes it and where you get it from, because somebody can butcher this hard and it won't be good. It's truly a culinary piece of art. Yeah, it might sound weird at first, but the flavors actually complement each other beautifully. It's considered one of Mexico's most iconic dishes for a reason.
I don't know what tier to put it in since it's a beloved Mexican dish, but at the same time, it's kind of fancy for everyday eating, and you don't see it too often like tacos or tamales.
Respectfully, I'm going to put it in the good tier because this is not for everyone.
Moving on is another dish that involves chilies, and it's good old chile rellenos.
Wow, so we're talking about more chilies. Oh, come on! Don't say a word, Joseph. We know you're not going to like this one. So zip it!
I'm not much of a fan of this one, actually. Only because there's not much that hides that pepper taste like that previous one we ranked.
If you're a pepper fiend, then this one is for you because it's basically a battered and fried pepper stuffed with cheese.
Stuffed with cheese is the traditional way, but you can stuff these with pretty much anything.
Chili's rellenos are simple, even though they're not always show-stopping. But when done right, they're good and going in the good tier.
Moving right along is the torta, which is a Mexican sandwich loaded up with a bunch of things.
Everyone customizes their tortas differently, with the meat ranging from carne asada, al pastor, chorizo, and chicken.
And the toppings usually include lettuce, tomato, jalapenos, onion, crema, and red or green salsa. Look, even though Big Macs are far superior, a classic Mexican torta is a close contender.
Are you high? A torta is better than anything at McDonald's. Show some respect, lil bro.
Wrong! Also, the Filet-O-Fish sandwich from McDonald's is just a tad bit better than a torta as well.
You're actually brain dead if you think fish from fucking McDonald's is better than a torta.
Shut up! I'll just put my fillet of fish and Big Mac inside a torta so I have the best of both worlds.
After hearing that, literally stub your toe on a metal bed frame, respectfully.
I sure do love myself a juicy torta, even though they can get soggy, but I'm the #1 torta pounder. Give me one and I won't share.
That sounds kind of weird.
Joey, do you even know what that means?
Yeah, it means I like enjoying my torta with my Biden mouth and Biden stomach. Okay. Let's just keep it that way, but tortas are going in the well-deserved goated tier.
And finally, we have carne asada nachos and carne asada fries, which just look at these videos. Need I say more?
I think I'm about to pass out just by looking at that.
Oh, wow. That looks almost as good as chocolate chip ice cream. Carne asada fries and nachos are more or less a Mexican-American and Southern California fusion dish, but this is a well-respected and popular staple.
I think I'm more in love with the fries more than the nachos.
I equally like both, and it's not only carne asada that people put on it, but al pastor slaps with it too.
I want some right now, Donnie. Can you please buy me some, please? No, beg somewhere else, idiot.
Honestly, let's put both of these in the legendary tier, because how can you not love it?
Those nachos and fries are for sure a sight to behold, but that's the entire Mexican food tier list for Miguel, aka Mexico Country Balls, 483.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and now it's time for member shoutouts, with the first shoutout, of course, going to Miguel.
More shoutouts to Spectre, Gameser15, Dino Hernandez, Jacob Randall, Randy Shannon, Blake DeWombat, Kirkham Gunther, Jacob Bowling, Michael L. Martinez, and Zeno Eric for being our dedicated channel members.
Shoutouts to Mr. Animation, Subcorrupted YT, Joshua O'Malley, Joey Yaman, Misty Gilbert, Starview Studio, Ichigo Kurosaki, Speaker Exists, Almar Bernard, Silver Prime, and Stefan Swan for being our supportive channel members. Even more shout-outs to Brandon Flynn, Alpha Diamond, Tension Max 412, King Jax Gaming 420, Chris Nairouz, Nostalgia Network, Hitman Fan 47, Gamer, Mevins 2001, Hunter Thompson, and Lamarian Harris Franklin for being our awesome channel members.
And finally, major shout-outs to Spectre Bear Dozer, Gabe Dudas 2, Iceman 42, Wes Calloway 1, Latura Coleman, Animations Guy, Brandon Ayala, Omni Lude, Fabian Mones, and Wilson Films 50 for being our great group of channel members. Thanks for watching the video and have a great day.